Spend a weekend in Lake Geneva with me. As soon as we arrived, we checked into our Airbnb at the lighthouse of Lake Geneva. This was a super cute place, and I'm going to take my video on that in the caption in case you missed it. It's less than a 5-minute drive downtown from here, so we went and had a glass of wine with the charcuterie board at Barrique Wine and Brew Bar. This was absolute perfection and a beautiful view of the lake. Just around the corner from here is the Candle Mercantile. My partner and I made our own candles from scratch here, and it was such a fun thing to do. This was only like $25. By this time, we were getting hungry and went down to Sopra for dinner. This is kind of a foodie's paradise. It's an Italian-American menu. I got their pasta special, and then my partner went with the swordfish. We basically sprinted out of here to catch the sunset because look at how beautiful this is. I probably would have cried if we missed it. Nightcaps were brought to us by the Apothecary Bar in Maxwell Mansion. They did also have live music when we went, which was super fun. The next day, we got up early and ran to the House of Music, which is a cafe that is completely rock and roll themed. I got the S'more Some Sugar on Me, which is self-explanatory, and it was so good. We took our coffee to go and headed to the safari of Lake Geneva. This is a super fun drive-through animal park that you can feed the animals from your car in. We also did the capybara experience and got to feed these guys lettuce, which absolutely melted my heart. I think I have a new favorite animal. After watching these guys eat, it was our turn again, and we went back down to Flatiron Tap for lunch. This place had really good ratings and a burger menu divided by farms, which is kind of iconic. I can confirm the food was fabulous. We walked off our meal after this and did like 3 miles of the 26 on the Lakeshore Path. This is a must for any age. I would recommend just starting at the public library. This was so beautiful, seeing the historical mansions alongside the sparkling lake. We hadn't really had a chance to explore the other side of the lake yet, so we did grab a quick happy hour drink at Pier 290. You can enjoy this either in the AC at the bar or take your drink to go and lounge out in the sand. We headed over to Oakfire for dinner just before sunset and could not have planned this better because look at this lake view. We got some burrata and a really nice oven-fired margarita pizza to finish off our night. The next morning, before heading home, we ran to Niche Cafe and Wine Bar for coffee. Their food looked really good, so we did end up getting some spinach and artichoke dip too, which I highly recommend. We didn't end up trying any wine, but their wall is basically an adult vending machine that I will definitely have to try out next time I'm back. And the very last thing we did before leaving, which I definitely recommend for my history lovers, is hop on a Lake Geneva cruise. So we did the Half Lake, which is about 2 hours long. They'll tell you all about the history of some of the iconic mansions and estates alongside Lake Geneva, and it was really fun to hear about how this place came to be. If you want more information about, honestly, any of the places above that I mentioned, check out my Wisconsin playlist on here where I go more into depth on each spot. Otherwise, make sure to follow along for more local gems.